know if they're like watching my computer, so I was like, I'll just put my phone here, and I'm like, typity type, right. I'm definitely not watching Hulu right now. I'm taking notes furiously on Dawson's Creek.
Dawson's Creek of all things.
I know, at work. I was like, if somebody comes over here and busts me, I'm gonna be so embarrassed.
You're not even like worried if you'll be in trouble. You'll just be embarrassed you got caught watching Dawson's Creek at work.
Yeah, and like taking a million notes on it. Like, what are you doing? Nicole.
Hey guys, what's up? My name's Melissa Martinez. Welcome to Basic Teen TV. This is just a little podcast that my co-host Victoria and I decided to do in our spare or not so spare time. And what you've just heard were some of the, or I should say one of the many ways that we attempted to watch the very first show that we're going to talk about. Obviously, dropped it there in the beginning, Dawson's Creek. But I have a very important question for you guys. Are you a teenager of the 90s? If you are, then I'm sure you certainly remember Dawson's Creek. And and that's the first show that we're going to talk about. I hope to keep this podcast going, and in future seasons, we'll talk about other shows like Felicity and Buffy the Vampire Slayer, which is another favorite of mine, My So-Called Life, and other shows, any other shows that we can think of from the 90s into the early 2000s. Yeah, so we do have a little bit of a twist. And that twist is that I'm rewatching Dawson's Creek for the first time since it premiered. And it's been about 21 years since the show was on the WB, when the WB was still a network. On the other hand, Victoria has never seen a single minute of Dawson's Creek in her entire life. So we're going to have one show with two very, or maybe not so different perspectives. And we'll maybe for some of you revive all of those glorious or not so glorious teenage feels, and then discover if maybe Dawson's Creek holds up today, or if it's a show that should probably just stay in the 90s. So we'll be delivering a new episode to you each week. We're going to talk about a few episodes of Dawson's Creek in each episode of our podcast. And I hope that you come back for the very first episode next week. In the meantime, I would love to leave you with some more wonderful, glorious sound bites that I've pulled from season 1. Hopefully that'll hook you and bring you back in next week for our first show, for our first episode. All right, guys, so I hope you enjoy these, and I hope you come back next week. All right, here we go.
Katie Holmes is gonna kick your ass.
Boobs is what you say in a comedy. Breasts are what you say in a drama.
Equal rights for men.
Yeah. He's never known about the joys of having foreskin. Joys of foreskin.
So that some atheist kids can relate to it.
Because you think atheist kids were watching Dawson's Creek?
Sure. Not just gonna poke it with her finger and call it a day. No one can even see your butt.
Yeah, no one could see anybody's butt in the 90s, okay?
But he'd be in too much pain to have an erection.
I thought about it for a solid 15 minutes today.
Wow.